Esteban, championship contender, perhaps no more after this one. He's 7th ahead of Fadhilah and Juara, Ireland's Casey O'Gorman and Britain's Eddie O'Shea on that 4th row. Ramersdorfer, Jacob Rulston in 14th. We're chatting to his parents last night. Jacob Rulston, a clutch failure for him on his qualifying, left him down and out, and so unfortunate to be down there. In fact, due to penalties, he's bumped up a little bit. So Rulston 14th, by no means a disaster for him. All the way down the field, riders to look out for, in particular Arbi Aditama on 2023. Piqueras from pole, getting the whole shot, but that is not the story. David Almanza was right in contention, along with Joel Esteban in the early stages. Nico Carraro there too. Alvaro Carpe, Eddie O'Shea, Casey O'Gorman right in the mix. There's always a battle, lap after lap down the front straight. Gloves were off. Almanza taking no prisoners in the early stages, but he had a double long lap penalty to serve. Piqueras never really dropping outside of the top 5 positions. He was always right in the mix. Then coming to the 4th, Luca Lanetta. Fantastic ride from him. Lanetta coming through from way down on the grid, 15th on the grid in the end. So that was a fine ride. He was briefly in the lead. Piqueras keeping it full tidy, apart from when he was on track limits. Good stuff from the number 18. Casey O'Gorman, the 67, his teammate for this round, was also right in contention and eager to get on the podium. Lanetta and Carpe were knocking spots off each other for the entirety of the race. In fact, times there was even a few hand gestures, I think. The closing stages, Esteban recovered and came through. Jacob Rulston was right in the mix as well, from a clutch problem in qualifying and down in 14th on the grid. It was looking like it could be a first win for the Australian, although it wouldn't be. Eddie O'Shea looking very, very cool, calm and collected as well in the lead group, as Carpe and Rulston had a moment coming onto the final part of this race. On the run down the back straight, it wasn't so much who led onto it, it was who was leading off of it. Esteban bugged down into turn 1, firstly by Piqueras, then by teammate Carraro. Rulston was right there too. Almanza trying to recover, Cruces likewise. And it was just head-to-head scraps right the way through. Cruces particularly on the last lap, getting his elbows out and running everybody, including Carraro, out wide. That was Almanza, and a massive moment in the background. And then into the final bus stop. Big accident there. Another one here. All 3 Aspar Junior team riders out. Oh, it was Rulston applauding Esteban by the looks of that. So Rulston not to blame then. I think it was Esteban, he was behind. Doesn't matter anyway. The title has been done, won and dusted. There will be a championship trophy coming the way of Angel Piqueras. It always looked likely coming into this round it would be sewn up. It has been sewn up. He now has an unassailable championship lead. Just for
We're a winner, not only your race winner, but your champion. A name to remember for the future. Moving on to pastures new next year with the Leopard Racing team. And there you go, he gets a free year of...
Pembalap Indonesia dari Astra Honda Racing Team, Fadhilah Arbi Aditama tampil impresif di balapan Junior GP Aragon 2023 dengan berhasil finish di posisi ke-13 dari start nomor 2 dari belakang. Sedangkan pemenang balapan adalah Piqueras dan sekaligus menobatkan dirinya menjadi juara dunia Junior GP 2023. Kemudian podium kedua Luca Lanetta pembalap Italia, ketiga pembalap Spanyol Angel Piqueras.
It could be a sandwich. Piqueras leads ahead. Ireland ahead of Britain's Eddie O'Shea. Cormac Buchanan in 12th. Jacob Rosenthaler, Bartolini.
Di klasemen akhir, Fadhilah Arbi menempatkan posisi klasemen di urutan ke-17 dengan selisih 155 poin dari juara dunia Angel Piqueras yang mengantongi 161 poin, sedangkan Fadhilah Arbi 36 poin.
To watch for the future. For the rest of this season, he'll be looking to get the job done in Valencia as well. A double header down there. The race start.
Jelang lap akhir terjadi drama. 3 pembalap terjatuh.
Team keeping him informed all the way.